Runners, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Eric. I like to share my highlights and to give you guys some guides from time to time to help better prepare you guys for your next run. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing how to optimize your loadouts for success. Now, in Marathon, your guys' skill will win you individual gunfights. But the question is, what are you using for your loadout? Every time you guys drop into Tau City, you guys are putting your gear on the line. And if you guys are building your kits randomly without any thought or any consideration if you're playing in a squad, you guys are essentially donating your loot to players who actually know how to build a loadout. Now, when you guys are building your loadout for solo or for team play, what map will you guys be playing? Are you guys going to be playing Perimeter, Dire Marsh, Outpost, or Cryo? So now that you guys have picked a map, whether you're a solo or a trio, what shells will you or your team be running? Having a well-organized team when it comes to the right shells is crucial if you guys want a high successful exfil rate. Now, if you're a recon main like I have been as of recently, the main stats that you're going to want to max out in terms of the cradling system is recharge. Recharge is going to give us more prime recovery and the tactical recovery. And then the other stat that I like to put my points into is support, which is more ping duration, and this first perk called Tad Boost, which basically says Tads that you activate have an increased area of effect. And when you guys are playing with a squad, picking the right shells for what you guys want to do, like if you want to go to Upper Complex in Night Marsh, I would recommend a Triage, a Destroyer, and a Recon. And really build out your guys' loadouts around the Cradle system to fit the proper objectives that you guys want to accomplish. When you guys are using any shell, are you finding yourself using a energy amp? If the answer is no, most likely that character's ability is not worth an energy amp. So for example, Recon is an energy amp sucker. She is addicted to energy amps. If you want the best optimization, you're going to need at least a stack of energy amps to get the most use out of Recon. You're going to be wanting to spam the hell out of her, especially if you're in a POI like Outpost, because Outpost is a very tight map. If you want more echo pulses, then Echo Chamber is the go-to for Recon. Echo Chamber states, your Echo Pulse releases additional pulses. Defeating hostiles recently pinged by your Echo Pulse returns prime ability energy. Echo Chamber is only found in Sakaguchi in the Superior tab section. Now, in order for you to get Echo Chamber, you're going to have rank 5 VIP. If you can combine this core plus an implant that can help you with your prime recovery, and you guys have a crap ton of energy amps, then you're going to be getting the most out of the Recon, and your teammates are going to thank you a lot. So now that you guys have your map selected, your shell selected, what about the actual loadout itself? If you're going to be playing, in this case, Perimeter is going to have a lot of long-range engagements. The first choice is some sort of sniper, an Outland, a long shot, a China rifle, whatever it could be. That would be my first choice. My first choice for a sniper would be an Outland, because Outlands can be found almost everywhere in lockers. They're very easy to come by, or sometimes in the carry events. And then for my medium to close range is going to be a battle pistol. Now, the battle pistol, as I think most of us can agree, is the most overpowered weapon in the game. That outside of the Mizraya. Now, something that's a little bit of a bonus tip when building out your loadouts is prioritizing factions that have weapons, so such as Cyber Acme with their carry weapons. Like, for example, we have here a Outland. With how cheap these special offers can get, like with just 25 commendations, you can get 5 Outlands. That is so cheap. And so it's very important that we do side contracts like exfil valuables or loot unopened containers, defeat hostiles with a weapon. And you can get these done within 5 to 10 minutes. And you can really get more commendations by doing that with a squad. But definitely utilizing Traxxas, because Traxxas can have good weapons. I mean, the Retaliator is really good. You have all the parts that you need to build out a solid Retaliator. And if you have the upgrades like I do for Traxxas to get the gold mods, this is a daily rotate. So for today, I have the Waster Shotgun Prestige mod, the Slug mod, and this rotates daily. And the upgrade for that is right here, and I get this at VIP rank 15. And then the last tip that I can recommend, before you get off the game, make sure you guys are collecting your frees if you haven't already used them. Like for example, I'm not going to be using my blue free backpack because I just don't need it. When my play session ends towards the end of the night, I will either keep this for my next kit or sell it for a bit of credit. Moving on to implants, there's honestly, in the shop alone, they're not a end-all be-all, but they do help your gameplay in many scenarios. The main shops that sell implants are Cyberacne, Nucleoric, Mida, Arachne, and Sekiguchi, plus the cores as well. When it comes to what is the best implant, this is a subjective thing. So if you're going to be playing recon, the implants that I like to look for are tactical recovery, prime ability, heat reduction, agility, and so forth, right? Whatever benefits me as the shell that I'm running. One of my favorite implants is Escape Artist, and this states when your shields break, hostile pings are immediately removed. That itself, to me, in my opinion, is one of the best implants that you can have, regardless if you're a low tier player or a high skill player. This is like my go-to. And of course, the higher the rarity, the better these stats will get. I would recommend grinding out these factions to get the higher tier implants. And another implant that I really love is Counter Intel, which states taking damage while at full shields automatically pings your attacker. Now, when you guys are in your loadout screen, you're going to see a little tab bar that pops out right here on the bottom left. This is going to give you more detailed stats on your runner. So for example, I have implants that give me prime recovery, tactical recovery, some self-repair speed, some revive speed, ping duration, and some heat capacity and more agility. And like I said before, we want prime recovery and some more heat capacity, right? So these are benefiting me significantly. Now this one that says energy reservoir, it says using an energy amp grants tactical and prem ability energy to nearby crew members. If we go over to Sekiguchi, we have a blue version and also a purple version. And of course you got some more like Checkmate, which states activating your prime ability grants bonus agility, sprint speed, and weapon handling to you and nearby crew members. And that's a big jump. Even just for a blue implant itself, plus 30, that's really good. And now that I'm looking at more of the offerings in Sekiguchi, there's some really good ones like heat capacity, like the first law here, or in this case, balancing act, where we have melee damage, prime recovery, tactical, and finish with siphon. Like, there's really no downsides to having these, although the traits with them aren't like too crazy, because I care more about what's on the implant itself, like the stats that benefit me as a recon. So if there's any faction that I kind of want to look at the most, has to be Sekiguchi. Now, all that being said, now that we have our map selected, our loadout, our implants, our cores, let's actually get into a match. So now we're going into perimeter, and as you can see here, I don't take the shot. We want to give the element of surprise. When we're using a short-range weapon like a pistol or a shotgun, what we need to try to do is try to close that gap between distance between the players and us. And because this team didn't know spawn rotations, we were able to get into Holler without being noticed. I'll let this clip play out as we fight multiple teams here.
Yeah, go ahead. Howdy.
By the way. Sorry, guys.
I'm in. Wait, let me finish. Wait, you should let me finish, because I got the...
My bad, yeah, I forgot your recon.
Yeah. Recon.
I think it was just them two, though.
Nope, there's another one. Or another team.
Okay.
This assassin's weak. This assassin's weak, too.
It is in a team. It is in a team. Eric, don't
Yeah,
drop.
it is.
Oh,
it is.
fuck.
Go up
There's
the
a
stairway.
destroyer, too, be careful. Oh, no, that's you. The assassin's weak, guys. The one that was down there with that recon.
We finished one. We finished one.
No, that's the recon with the blue shield, the assassin's green shield.
He's rezzing right now. 23.
Did they get the reds off?
Yeah, they did. Ulting now.
They're coming up.
Yeah, close.
I hit him.
I'm A. He dropped down, He's close. He's going up the ladder. I'm going up.
Two. Cracked him. One.
Good shots, guys.
Do you want to kill this guy right here? Ready?
They're both lit. They're both cracked. One on me, one on me. Shooting me, shooting me. Heal up.
He's rising.
Nice.
Great fucking job. Beautiful, guys.
Then here's one more clip. In this case, I'm playing solos. I'm out. Sweet. If you guys made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate you, and you're the reason why I'm still excited to make marathon content or content in general. If you found this video helpful in any way, then leave a like and share this with your friends that may not be very knowledgeable in marathon. I think that we need more people to help and explain things so that this game can thrive and have a healthy player base. And we don't need Bungie, we need each other. We need people like Staycation, we need people like Galley Plays if you're watching this video. Or anybody who's making marathon content, you know, we need you guys, and we want this game to succeed, right? So sharing and making content like this helps everybody out. I'm gonna be planning on making videos in this upcoming few weeks. I got a lot of good ideas, so stay tuned for that. And if you're interested, then consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on Tau Ceti. Peace out.